everybody, what's up, welcome to my channel. This is Sayonara and today we're going to look at this S.H.Figuarts Iron Man Mark 85 Final Battle Edition from Avengers Endgame. So let's take a look at this box design first. And first of all, you can see they are using a different type of box design, which is the previously they're using box with a white color, and this one is just a bluish and a little more purplish on this side. And then we got this Tamashii Nation sticker, which indicates it's an original product from Bandai Tamashii Nation. Okay, so let's take a look at the overall design. You see here, this is the back of the design. We have this promotional image from the product. You can see we have the alternate head sculpt for Tony Stark and unreadable legalese and all that. This is the side of the box, and we can see that if you notice, this is the Waldorf for the Iron Spider, which I think they will be the same box as this one. And yeah, it will be pretty great to have Captain America and him over here. As you can see, we have this box for Captain America, and the hand is actually here. The Iron Man hand, part of Iron Man hand, is actually in this Captain America box. So maybe we will have Iron Spidey here, and I don't know, maybe there will be another for this side and the other side to complete the Final Battle Edition. Alright, so let's take this Iron Man out.
So this is, I'll go with you truly with this manual. This is the fist with the hand part on the body, and this is the multiple sets of hands. And then we have the repulsor beam attached with this kind of hand. I think is this one. And then we have also for this one for the interchangeable head part. And then we have this nano shield. We have to pull this, the arm on the body, and then we just slot this in with the nano shield here, and also with the energy blade. That's what they call it, energy blade. So make sure to read this manual first. And then at the back, and for the nano lightning refocuser, this is the back part that can be swapped with this one, either or this lid or this lighting refocuser. So, and then this is the mechanical part of it, attached with the fire blaster over here. And then this is the nano blaster over here, which we can pull out every single of the nano lighting refocusers beam point over here. We can pull it out and slot this energy in. Alright, so this is Iron Man in the package. We have all the accessories at the front, and then this is all the other accessories for the nano lightning refocuser, this one, and then the nano blade here. And this is the pack, which we can swap it through his bag, right?
So guys, this is him out of the package. Let's take a little bit look closer of the figure, shall we? So let's go. So from the top, I think the head sculpt looks a little bit off. It doesn't look like the Final Battle Tony Stark. I wish they just could put some bruising on him or some blood over his face, that kind of stuff, because this is the Final Battle Edition. And the way they painted on the figure, the slight of scratch here and then scratch over here, and it doesn't look damaged, but there's a little bit smudge on the pen apps. As you can see here, it's not a clean pen apps, rather than the previous version of the Iron Man. And as you can see here, the Nano refocus also has a different kind of red between the red on the body. It's a little bit different throughout the body. I think it's the same mold for the previous edition. It's just the difference on the pen application. Let me show you the comparison quickly. This is the previous edition of Mark 85, and you can see that this one is more like a cherry red, and this one is just a little bit toned down of the color, the red color, and this is more a clean design for it, if you can see. So this is the differences between these two figures. Never mind, I just put it at the back so you can just look at it. But basically what I can see is the same mold. It's just we got this extra tiny head sculpt rather than this one. For those of you who hasn't have this Iron Man, I think this would be a better edition for it, because you get a lot of accessories of it and you get an extra sculpt rather than you have to buy some custom head from other company, right? Okay, for the refocuser, Nano refocuser, you can actually manipulate this thing because it has a ball joint over here, so you can actually play around with it whichever you like, whichever angle you like. This one is like he's trying to blast off from the ground, and then right. So let me set it to default position. Okay, let's take a look at his articulation.
For the head sculpt, for the top area, we can see that he can facing upwards that much, and then looking down that much. It's a very good range. You can tilt side, and then see, that's an easy fix. That is the ball joint, and then you just slot this Iron Man in, and see, I think it's the same kind of result we're going to get. Yes, side to side tilt, and then if you can see, this Iron Man head also has this some, I don't know, wash over here. The pen app's not clean. Got the, rather than this one, you see, it's a little bit more cleaner. So yeah, I think I like the way that this Iron Man look rather than wearing this head sculpt, right? So okay, for the arm, he can raise his arm until that extent. Then he got rotation, 360 rotation. Then bicep swivel. Also for the arm, also can, it's a little bit tight, okay, but he can just turn around his bicep. Then double jointed elbow, right? Then swivel on the hands. Not much of a hand up, it's just a little bit, it's not much tilt on it, but yeah, you can just, so you can get that kind of range, right? So, and then for the body here, he could crunch that far and bend, leaning back that far, and he has the side to side tilt, torso joint articulation, but not that much, but it does help to crunch more forward or crunch back a little bit more, right? And then I think he does have this drop joint method, but it doesn't go that far. And then we have this swivel at the thigh here, and can kick that far, kick backward that far. Just be careful not to, this joint is hindering the movement for the back articulation. So this is double jointed knee, and then swivel at the ankle. We have ankle pivot over there. Ankle pivot, not much, but it's good. Can go that far, and then toe joint. This is a die cast, and then yes, that's about it for the articulation. So let's make a few poses for him. Right. It does look pretty great, you know. For his accessories, as I mentioned earlier, as I shown earlier, we have this multiple of hands, and we have the salute hand here, over here, and then we have these hands with the same design but have this type of joint which we can put a repulsor in, like that, no. And then the normal one, and for the relaxed hands. Okay, then we have this nano shield which he wore in the final scene before the snap, the hawk that does the snap, if you can remember. So what they did is they put some extra hands here, fixed. It doesn't come out, it's a fixed hand, just put a hole there, so Iron Man just can, let's try it out. Okay, you just slot it in back. This is how it looks. You can see through the shield, you can see the figure through the shield, which is, I think it's a great effect. It's not thin, it's not a thin plastic, it's quite thick, and I think it holds pretty good. It does not, it's a hard plastic. And then we got this nano blade only for the right hand, if you can see, only for the right hand, which I was hoping that they could provide us with both hands. That would be great, just like the nano set from Takara Tony, which I don't have, so I don't know how to compare it. But what I know that Takara Tony has 2 sets of nano blade. It does look nice, and I do love it, right? So just a quick so let's look if this is compatible with this one. Okay, you also can use for the previous Iron Man, which looks very good on him, although there's difference in the color, but I think it is okay. Let's talk about the nano refocuser. This is where the scene that he uses to blast, this is the scene where he uses to blast Thanos and get the energy from Thor. He beamed him up through this area, and then the energy came out from this component here. So this is this can be attached out from him, and yeah, this is the design. If you want to see closer, right? And then this is the pack, extra pack that they gave, so we can put a normal Iron Man here. We can make this a normal version of Iron Man without the nano focuser. As you can see. Now you can see the comparison, right? It's the same old, just like I said. So this is the refocuser weapon. Let me show you how to manipulate it. So you just take this thing out. I'm gonna take just one side of it because it will take a long time for doing for all of it. So each hole has a different type of length, so you have to find the right energy. Like this one, it's the smallest one, so I think this would be here, and then this is much more larger. As you can see, it doesn't fit here, so maybe this, so this is the place for it. And then lastly, you could see this is the kind of shape, so you just have to follow the slot over here and then plug it in. So let's attach it back to this Iron Man. So you have to raise the arm a little bit so you can slide it in between the beams, between the energy, and then just pull it in. So you can adjust that whichever you want, because it is movable whenever you want. So this is the final look for him, which I think this is a great look if I slide it all together, right? Then let's make him so this is him with the complete energy effect and with the nano refocuser. So this is the complete look. I'm loving it, every inch of it. I think this is a very great figure. You see, this will be great in my final battle. So this is him with most of the accessories that has been given for him, and I'm very happy that it does look very great entirely. And just one more thing I want to try. So this is the head sculpt that has been given for us, and this is the Nota Studio custom head sculpt, which I previously used for this Mark 85. And now I'm going to try this one with this figure. Does it fit or not? So let's try it. Alright, this is pretty easy. Just pull it in. Yes, I'm liking this figure more and more with this Nota Studio head. It does look very great. It does fit very well, right? See?
One more thing, you can fit the Nano Gauntlet perfectly from the Nota Studios one, but I did not insert the LED, so it doesn't light up. But yes, it does fit perfectly, and you can see.
Let's do a scale comparison for this Iron Man. So first up, we're going to look at the latest edition of the Captain America, which is this one. I'm having fun of displaying him like this, so I don't want to get him off his stand, so he will be like that for now. And then the latest rescue. So this three is the latest edition from Bandai for this Battle Edition version. We are being released together. But Rescue is more likely using the art box from Avengers Endgame from the first release. So I think this scale pretty good. So let's look at S.H.Figuarts Thor from Infinity War. So then we're going to see him with much bigger scale. That is Thanos from Infinity War and Thanos from the Endgame. It scales pretty well, and I love the scales between two. And then you can see him with Doctor Strange and Iron Spidey here and War Machine.
Okay guys, this is my final verdict, and I think this is a solid figure, and With the price point, this would be a great collection because of the plenty of accessories is given, and some extra accessories like the nano shield and the nano blade. I think this would be a great figure if they could improve with the head sculpt, which I think Bandai always did, but I don't know what happened with it. It just doesn't came out great with the head sculpt. But other than that, this is a solid 9/10 figure. Guys, I hope this video is informative for you. If you don't have the previous Iron Man Mark 85, I think you should get this one. This is also acceptable, much more accessories, but a little bit more pricey, but you will be satisfied for it. So have a great time and stay safe until we meet again. Sayonara.